आप जानते हैं कि ये शो जो स्टाइल पे बेस्ड है ऑन स्टाइलिश पीपल इनकम्प्लीट रहता अगर आप नहीं आते।
पर आप जानते हैं कि मेरा कोई स्टाइल स्टेटमेंट वैसे लाइफ में मैं स्टाइलिश हूँ नहीं।
मगर आप ऐसे कैसे कह सकते हैं क्योंकि ऑल योर वर्क हैज़ बीन सुपर स्टाइलिश बिकॉज फ्रॉम खामोशी टू ब्लैक every film has set a very huge mark on not only people but I think to the entire film industry. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think I'm very जितना मेरे जो पर्सनल लाइफ में मैं कपड़े नहीं पहनता हूँ वो सारे कैरेक्टर्स को पहना देता हूँ एंड आई थिंक द लुक ऑफ द कैरेक्टर इज़ द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग। आपने खामोशी की है, आप जानते हैं कि वो आपका बेस्ट वर्क है मेरे हिसाब से, बिकॉज इट इज़ अबाउट अ ग्रेट कैरेक्टर। जो मनीषा का कैरेक्टर आपने बनाया, अगर वो कपड़े से ही नहीं हो या बाल से ही नहीं, जो आपने पूरा इतना डिटेल में उसका पूरा एक स्केच बना के दिया था एंड वी फॉलोड दैट टू द टी, आई थिंक इट एड्स, इट्स हाफ माई बैटल वन।
But your films have a very strong aesthetic sense.
I don't know.
From curtains to your curtains have been legendary, your sets and so many things. But वो आप like in Devdas वो जो scene में जब वो curtain she's tying the curtain up and when it just falls. So is that incorporated in the script?
Absolutely. I think clothes, sofa, your furniture, your little art details that you have, your color coordination with everybody. I think Dola Re Dola is one of the best examples of good color coordination according to me.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a red set with white and red and everything is in one tone.
Yeah.
So I think it is very difficult to execute these things. Sometimes you feel that people call it very garish. Like Shobha, they hates Devdas and she thinks it's absolute kitchen. But it depends. I think each film is designed, like the Khamoshi is very soft, Humdil is very ethnic, yet it goes into very organza Sangam kind of a look in the second half.
That's right.
Devdas is of course
opulent.
Absolutely. And Black I suddenly went the other way. So I think each one has its own complete coordinated look. And if the director doesn't work on it in his script, I think there is no form. एक form होना चाहिए, आपका एक vision होना चाहिए कि आप एक film को कैसे देखते हैं. It should not just be eclectic and you just put things together from anyhow कि ये store से ये उठाया, ये store से ये उठाया, put it together. No, there should be a form to what you do.
So tell me, modern, something like really hip hop or modern. You've never done that. Is it that you look down upon it or you feel you will do it someday?
No, it is borrowed culture.
Okay.
Polo Sport or what all these brands are. I don't know what these brands are. They are borrowed. Yeah. They are not what comes naturally to us. Like dal chawal comes naturally to us, and roasted chicken doesn't come. I feel that if it's not rooted, if a film is not rooted, or the style, if a woman is not dressed in what I consider कि मुझे खुशबू आती है इंडिया की, तो मुझे वो मांगा हुआ लगता है. गिटार लेके झमझम करके तो DK and whatever these things are. So they don't excite me. I do not see women like that. For me, Meena Kumari is the ultimate diva. I think that's what style is all about. कि वो कैसे बैठना, इन आदमी को कैसे देखना, the way she would wipe the perspiration in a mujra. I mean, she did incredible things, and there is not a single woman who is as stylish as today. I mean, how can you imagine Wahida Rahman wearing those clothes and jumping? I would never.
So would you say that if a girl wears really modern clothes or like maybe a mini skirt or jeans, she can't be stylish?
She is not stylish for me.
Okay.
I think today women all have their own, everybody looks like a Manish Malhotra creation. I think the whole of Bombay and glamour industry looks like Manish Malhotra has created. They have stopped going beyond Manish. They should have their own identity. Wahida Rahman was different from Mumtaz, was different from Sharmila Tagore. And they were such great heroines. They were filmy, they were divas, absolutely. Now everybody wants to just follow what one man has created and they are not wanting to change.
Can you have a beep on that?
So I think the hint is for you to create the change again, because I feel that they are not stylish for me. They don't impress me at all.
So you think my work is not stylish?
No, your Indian work is very, very nice. Your work in Khamoshi is fantastic.
Yeah.
I think the kind of cottons, the kind of soft earthy tones that you use, absolutely stunning. But going and doing shopping from and then asking me that is it stylish, I wouldn't want to call it.
But what happens is when you have a character which is very modern and is lived abroad or whatever, when also we pick up clothes, it's not that you pick up an outfit and make the person wear it. It's such a tedious process to refit it, or maybe I make a skirt out of a pair of jeans, or maybe make a top out of a dress, which is even far more tedious. So I guess that also does happen.
But for me it is pointless.
Yeah. Sanjay, tell me, आपकी हर film अलग रही है. इट्स नॉट कि ये संजय बंसाली का स्टाइल है और हर फिल्म में वैसा ही एक स्टाइल है, सिर्फ उसमें वेरिएशन है. But जैसे कि Khamoshi was more on the Christian background, Goan feel and everything. Whereas Devdas was, of course, you know, the whole Bengali feel, and then you also incorporated the whole Mudra culture and everything. And Black was, you know, the 1930s, 40s, the complete colonial feel. Whereas Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam was the whole Gujarat kind of feel, and as you said, a lot of traditional and ethnic way. Is it a conscious effort कि जब अब आप जैसे कि एक नई फिल्म करने वाले कि आप कहीं अपने आप को कहेंगे कि मैं ये सब कर चुका हूँ, अब मैं कुछ और करूँगा? Is the director always questioning himself and saying no, it has to be a different this thing?
No, I think it's a different kind of ambience. Ambience एक होना कि कलकत्ता के ambience, उसकी खुशबू, उसका खाना, उसका पीना, उसकी औरतें, उनका जूड़ा, उनकी बाल, उनका चलना is different from Gujarat, is different from the black in the north, the Anglo-Indians, or the Anglo-Indians in Goa are different from. So I think each one has its ambience, and I really feel that if I have to keep making my films look different, that is the best way to keep jumping ambiences and atmosphere, because at the end of it, I'll have only one style of making a film. I create an illusion, I think, of doing different kinds of films because the ambience changes, the characters start looking different. So, you know, the style is same. You will have a certain style, and all your life that style will remain. There is no way out. We have, you know,
it's what you like.
Yeah, it's what you are.
Yeah.
But then within that, if you start finding intelligently what you need to do to create an illusion of change, I think it's very important for me to rejuvenate myself as a director all the time.
But now, besides going to see a great film from Sanjay Bhansali, as an audience, I look forward to his films because I know I'm going to see costumes, I'm going to see different sets, I'm going to see a different atmosphere. And it's more demanding. I think today the audience from a Sanjay Bhansali film expects a lot, and it's become demanding in the sense that ये सब तो होगा और अब क्या होगा. Do you think that there's a pressure on you? Yes,
I think Black was a reason to the whole idea was that I don't want people to remember my pillars and curtains. I don't want to remember what lehenga she was wearing and what juda she was making, and I put everything into black because I wanted people to see that I also tell a story. I also have something to say. I'm also talking about characters. I also feel black is a great color, and let us enhance it instead of the red, blue, magenta.
That's
green.
your favorite color is black.
My black. Black is my favorite color. I think black is what every human being is eventually engulfed and shrouded in at the end of it. But I don't know, I think the pressure is always there that what next and what more, but I really don't know. I think I'm a very instinctive, spontaneous person, so I'll just...
मगर मैं ये बता दूं कि जब लोग लहंगास डिस्कस करते हो या कर्टन्स डिस्कस करते हो, वो फिल्में भी डिस्कस करते हैं या म्यूजिक से लेके आपके जो सीन्स है, दे बीन लेजेंडरी टू. सो यू कैन नॉट से दैट कि people got distracted with the curtains. I think they loved the curtain and they came back to the scene.
I tend to hear criticism a little more than I hear the praise. So I'm always aware of it.
No, but honestly, that is a fact.
Yeah, I think a film is, you know, because I'm brought up in the whole Raj Kapoor, Mehboob Khan, Guru, that kind of where, you know, the women were so glorified and art direction was glorified and so music directors were heroes. So I feel I want to continue the tradition. I'm influenced. I cannot break away from it. I think we are born and we are brought up in that ambience.
Besides being an actor's delight and all actors wanting to work with you, heroines of course, and all the art directors and designers also, you know, look forward to working with you. I mean, they're like, will we call? So that's on camera, so just remember that. Huh?
Yes,
yeah.
Manisha.
Yeah. Tell me, there's a lot of, in your films, there isn't that much of comedy. You know, like as they say comedy or laugh traps, or they say that. So Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam's first half did have a lot of that. But Khamoshi or even Devdas or even Black didn't have a lot of that. Is it because you think laugh doesn't come naturally in terms of when you're scripting, or humor doesn't come naturally, or you feel that it's silly, or what is it?
No. I think I love people with a sense of humor. I'm all the time when I'm shooting with Rani or Salman or Aishwarya Rai, I'm most of them rolling on the floor.
And you have a very hearty laugh.
Yeah.
You have a very fulfilling laugh.
I just love, I think it's the best emotion, I think. But if I'm doing a film like Devdas, which is what Sharat Chandra has written, which I identify, I don't want to put a comedy track in it, or in a Black, or in Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam. A lot of people said Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam is second half mein. Why don't you have Johnny Lever as a taxi driver who helps Ajay Devgan find Salman? So you'll have entertainment, you'll have comedy, and you'll have it the second half rocking. I said no, I don't want to hinge on just a comedy to run. I mean, box office is, you have to be honest filmmaking. You have to do honest filmmaking. You cannot manipulate your script to add comedy. Right. So if it's needed, if the first half of Hum Dil was needed, I did it. If it was not needed, I won't do it.
Yeah. And it never looked forced. In Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam, it like went with the flow.
I don't want to. I'm fearless. I don't feel it's necessary to worry about on paper. The one is Hindu, one is Muslim, one comedy, one dance, one item, one disco number, 2 short dresses, 2 tube tops. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you can't manipulate it.
Yeah.
You have to be just.
And you just manipulate it, doesn't touch the audience's heart. Tell me, when you watch other filmmakers' movies, do you go as Sanjay Bhansali, the director, who's a perfectionist, who's great in what he does, or do you go as a film goer who used to go when he used to watch movies in the 70s?
I think I just go and watch a film. I just have nothing, because I don't look at myself as a filmmaker and this, and I've made Devdas at 50. I just go and enjoy a film. I need my popcorn, my samosas, and I'm just enjoying a film.
So you will enjoy, you will just go and enjoy also a film which has short dresses and modern clothes.
Completely. I'm very fond of Karan's work.
Yeah.
I mean, Karan has a very modern girl always in his movie. He's a very yuppie filmmaker. But I feel that Farhan, for that matter, is very interesting again. But they're all modern filmmakers. They talk about modern human urban society. They talk about. But I enjoy it completely.
So you love black as a color, and you also like like a wide variety of colors. Like as you said, in Khamoshi there were earthy tones, and in Hum Dil De Chuke Sanam there were a lot of color. That's where color really came in, and a lot of traditional.
V. Shantaram.
Yeah.
Impressions of V. Shantaram.
Is that your idol? V. Shantaram and Raj Kapoor?
V. Shantaram, Raj Kapoor and Mehboob Khan. I feel that was, and black is a tribute to Guru, that's somewhere, because I love the black dark tones. But I think color is so important. I don't know why people shy away from color.
Yeah.
Because if magenta is there and bright green is there, but they're happy, they're there existing in nature. Yeah. Why are we making an issue of, that's garish, that's garish? I mean, calendar art it's fantastic. I mean, if you look at those bags that you find in the new calendar art bags or clothes, it's fantastic.
Even all over the world today, pop art is very popular, where they have different mix of colors. Tell me, there is also a lot of emotion, and the way you put the colors together is what I think makes them happen. Like sometimes you can put 6 colors together and it might look aesthetic and beautiful, and sometimes you might put 3 colors together and it might look garish. So is there something in your childhood that you did arts, or you kind of that you have such a strong sense of color and aesthetics?
No, I just feel it's very spontaneous reaction. I give the credit of all my costumes designers. I feel that it is their contribution. They understand what I'm looking at.
But you've been a great guide.
Let's talk about your song Ye Dil Sun Raha Hai in Khamoshi. Can you imagine Manisha Koirala in any other color? That's the color that you showed me, if you remember.
Yes.
And you said this is, and you walked in. What I cannot forgive you for is running last minute with a hanger and saying your clothes, your dress is ready. We were shooting, we were hysterical, but when she came out, I think it cannot be a better color.
Yeah.
I feel it's spontaneous. It is your spontaneity, it's my, I can't study. Yeah. I feel a lot of people feel that I do a lot of work and I put things together. I feel spontaneity is very important. Instincts are very important. You should have strokes. You can't put yourself, sit down, let us design.
I think creative can be taught.
Yeah, it's just strokes, and it suddenly happens. It's right, or sometimes it's not right.
Yeah,
it's as simple as
but
that.
Tell me, that also somewhere helps. Like I can say that because I work with you. When a lot of brief is ready, when your mind is clear, what is good about you is that you're completely clear. You're so detailed about your script that you know, okay, like this is my set and this is what it's going to be. And I'm not saying that it's studied, but it's just clear in your mind. So that also helps the other person to come out with something and say, okay, this will work.
Absolutely. Filmmaking is that about doing your work also. It's not just a glamorous field. I mean, you have to do your homework. You have to give your brief to 150 people who are going to execute your vision. Yeah. And so if you are messed up in your mind, or you're saying, "Acha, aaj kya karenge? Aaj ye karenge, wo karenge. Acha, ye pehna do. Acha, ab jaake kuch leke aiye." So it doesn't work like that. As long as you know the character, you and I discuss the character. That is it. Remember, you kept reading Khamoshi script again and again because you loved reading the script. You loved the script completely. Yeah. And I think the work shows. And if I respect my work, if I respect my technicians, they respect me and they respect their work.
Yeah, absolutely. Abhi it's time for some fun. मैं आपको कुछ fast track questions पूछता हूँ जिसमें से आपको एक आंसर चुनना होगा. संजय, आप बताएं, I have known you since 1942 and तब से लेके आज तक आपकी लुक ये रही है और वेट भी ये रहा है. And आप कभी जीन्स या शर्ट में या मुझे किसी लाउंज में नहीं दिखते.
नहीं, मुझे इन सब चीज़ों का शौक बहुत है. मैं बहुत चीज़ें खरीदता हूँ, jeans, t-shirts, but I don't wear them because I think I may not look nice in it. और मुझे लगता है कि मुझे कोई बेल्ट पहना दे, जूते पहना दे, तो मुझे लगता है कि किसी ने मुझे बांध दिया.
और फिल्म में लुक अलग होती है.
नहीं, पर वो सारी भड़ास में अपने कैरेक्टर्स में निकाल देता हूँ. That's why designers, costume designers, my favorite technician in my film. They get the most importance, art director and costume designer. because सारे जितनी simple life में जीता हूँ, उतना वो सब मैं वहाँ पे I think I exercise those demons completely. So I think they get a lot of importance.
I told you, besides actors, all the costume designers and all the art directors are also like, wait, will Sanjay call us? Will Sanjay call us? It's always like that. So let's ask you some fast track questions. ये सारे नहीं हैं.
Now this is the tricky part of the show.
No, but it's a very sweet part of the show.
Okay, let's see. This should not get me into trouble.
No, it won't. I promise.
Because I'm a very honest. I give honest answers.
Yeah, but वो जो line खड़ी है काम करने के लिए मैं भी खड़ा हूँ तो I won't get you into trouble.
अच्छा.
Who would impress you more, a pretty woman or a well-dressed woman?
A pretty woman.
When someone insults you, you get angry or get even?
I get angry.
Who is it more difficult to impress, Sanjay Bhansali the man or Sanjay Bhansali the director?
The man.
Which of the two would you compromise if you had to, aesthetics or starcast?
Starcast.
Who is more likely to get more attention from you, a well-endowed woman or well-spoken woman?
Well spoken.
Which of the two would interest you as a viewer, a war film or a sex film?
Sex film.
Which of the two would you prefer, brutal honesty or well-meaning fakeness?
Brutal honesty.
What upsets you more, criticism or gossip?
Gossip.
If you had to choose, would it be box office or awards?
Box office.
What is the first thing you notice about a person, clothes or attitude?
Attitude.
संजय, आपने 4 फिल्में की हैं और हर हीरोइन इतनी स्टैंड आउट हुई है उसमें, मनीषा, माधुरी, ऐश्वर्या एंड नाउ रानी. बट कौन सा कैरेक्टर इज द क्लोजेस्ट टू योर हार्ट?
Manisha from Khamoshi.
Is it right?
She is the closest. That performance moves me even today. I think what Manisha gave me as an actor, or an actress rather in this context, because you're asking about women, I think I may never get. I want to live with that one door scene, Gair Zimmedar, when she keeps banging the door.
Right,
Unsurpassable. I think when I remember Shabana has been calling me and saying that I don't think it can ever happen in the next 200 years also. It is such a phenomenal performance.
Yeah. Right. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you. It's an honor. Thank you.